What if your thoughts had the power to shape your world? Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly attract success, while others struggle despite their best efforts? The answer might be closer than you think. It's all in your mind. Today, we're going to explore how you can harness your thoughts to create your reality. Let's start by understanding the connection between your mind and the world around you. Your thoughts aren't just fleeting ideas. They're powerful forces that influence how you perceive and interact with your environment. Every moment, your brain processes countless bits of information, filtering them through the lens of your beliefs and expectations. This means that two people can experience the same situation in completely different ways, simply because of how they think about it. But it goes even deeper than that. Your thoughts don't just affect how you see the world, they can actually shape your experiences and outcomes. This isn't just feel good philosophy, it's backed by scientific research. Neuroscientists have discovered that our brains are incredibly adaptable, constantly forming new neural connections based on our thoughts and experiences. When you consistently think in certain ways, you're literally rewiring your brain to support those patterns of thought. Studies have shown that people with a positive outlook tend to have better health outcomes, stronger relationships, and more career success. This isn't because positive thinking magically solves all problems, but because it changes how we approach challenges and opportunities. When you believe in your ability to overcome obstacles, you're more likely to take action and persist in the face of setbacks. So, how can you start harnessing the power of your thoughts? The first step is to become aware of your current thought patterns. Many of us go through our days on autopilot, barely noticing the constant stream of thoughts running through our minds. Take some time to pause and really listen to your inner dialogue. What kind of messages are you sending yourself? Are they mostly positive and encouraging or negative and self-defeating? Once you've started to recognize your thought patterns, you can begin to break negative cycles. When you catch yourself thinking in ways that don't serve you, take a moment to pause and challenge those thoughts. Ask yourself, is this really true? Is there another way to look at this situation? What would I say to a friend who was thinking this way? Replacing negative thoughts with positive ones takes practice, but it's a skill you can develop over time. Start by setting aside a few minutes each day to deliberately focus on positive thoughts. This could be as simple as listing 3 things you're grateful for, or visualizing yourself succeeding at a goal you're working towards. Visualization is a powerful tool for shaping your reality. Athletes have long used mental imagery to improve their performance, and you can apply the same technique to any area of your life. When you vividly imagine yourself achieving your goals, you're priming your brain to recognize opportunities and take actions that align with that vision. But thoughts alone aren't enough. They need to be paired with action. The most powerful change happens when your thoughts and behaviors are in harmony. As you work on cultivating more positive and empowering thoughts, look for ways to align your actions with those thoughts. If you're thinking about improving your health, for example, support that thought by making healthier food choices or incorporating more movement into your day. Of course, changing your thought patterns isn't always easy. You'll likely encounter setbacks along the way. Maybe you'll have a bad day where negative thoughts seem to take over, or you'll face a challenge that shakes your confidence. It's important to remember that this is a normal part of the process. The key is to not let these setbacks derail you completely. When you find yourself slipping into old thought patterns, treat it as an opportunity to practice your new skills. Acknowledge the negative thoughts without judgment, then gently guide your mind back to a more positive perspective. Over time, this will become more natural and automatic. To stay motivated, it's helpful to track your progress. Keep a journal where you record your thoughts and experiences. Look for signs that your new thought patterns are influencing your life. Maybe you're feeling more confident, or you're noticing more opportunities coming your way. Celebrate these small victories. They're evidence that your efforts are paying off. As you continue on this path, you might find it helpful to learn from others who have successfully used the power of thought to change their lives. There are countless stories of people who have overcome great challenges or achieved remarkable success by shifting their mindset. While everyone's journey is unique, these stories can provide inspiration and practical insights. To really solidify your new thought patterns, it's important to incorporate them into your daily routine. Here are some simple exercises you can try. Start your day with a positive affirmation. This could be something like, I am capable of handling whatever comes my way today, or I choose to focus on the good in my life. Practice mindfulness. Take a few minutes each day to simply observe your thoughts without trying to change them. This can help you become more aware of your thought patterns and less caught up in them. Use positive self-talk. Pay attention to how you speak to yourself throughout the day. If you catch yourself using harsh or critical language, try to rephrase your thoughts in a more supportive way. Visualize your goals. Spend a few minutes each day imagining yourself achieving your goals in vivid detail. Engage all your senses to make the visualization as real as possible. Practice gratitude. Each night before bed, think of 3 things you're grateful for. This helps train your brain to focus on the positive aspects of your life. Challenge negative thoughts. When you notice a negative thought, ask yourself if it's really true. Look for evidence that contradicts the negative thought and try to come up with a more balanced perspective. Surround yourself with positivity. Choose to spend time with people who uplift and inspire you. Seek out books, podcasts, and other media that support your new way of thinking. Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate all negative thoughts. That's not realistic or even desirable. Negative emotions and thoughts can serve important functions, alerting us to potential problems or areas that need our attention. The key is to find a healthy balance, where you're not dominated by negative thinking but can still engage with the full range of human experiences. As you work on harnessing your thoughts, you may notice changes in various areas of your life. Your relationships might improve as you approach interactions with more positivity and openness. You might find yourself more resilient in the face of challenges, able to bounce back more quickly from setbacks. Your work or studies could become more enjoyable and rewarding as you focus on opportunities rather than obstacles. It's important to note that changing your thought patterns isn't about denying reality or pretending that everything is perfect. It's about approaching life's challenges with a constructive mindset that empowers you to find solutions and make the most of every situation. Think of it like tending a garden. Your mind is the soil and your thoughts are the seeds. You can't control everything that happens in your garden. There will be weather and other factors beyond your influence. But you can choose which seeds to plant, nurture the healthy plants, and remove the weeds. Over time, with consistent care, your garden will flourish. As you continue to practice harnessing your thoughts, you may find that your perception of reality begins to shift. Things that once seemed impossible might start to feel achievable. Opportunities you might have overlooked before could suddenly become apparent. This isn't because the external world has changed, but because you're now primed to see and seize possibilities. It's also worth noting that this process can have a ripple effect. As you change your own thought patterns and consequently your behaviors and outcomes, you may inspire others around you to do the same. Your positivity can be contagious, creating a more uplifting environment for everyone you interact with. However, it's crucial to approach this practice with patience and self-compassion. Changing long-established thought patterns takes time and consistent effort. There will be days when it feels challenging, and that's okay. The important thing is to keep coming back to your practice, even if you've had a setback. Remember, too, that harnessing your thoughts isn't about achieving perfection. It's about progress and growth. Each time you catch a negative thought and choose to reframe it, you're strengthening your mental muscles. Each time you choose to focus on the positive aspects of a situation, you're reinforcing neural pathways that support a more optimistic outlook. As you continue on this journey, you may find it helpful to deepen your understanding of how thoughts influence reality. There's a wealth of research in fields like psychology, neuroscience, and quantum physics that explores the intricate connections between our minds and our experiences of the world. While you don't need to become an expert in these areas, having a basic understanding can help reinforce your commitment to this practice. It's also important to remember that while our thoughts are powerful, they're not the only factor influencing our lives. External circumstances, other people's actions, and random events all play a role. The power of thought isn't about controlling everything in your life, but about controlling your response to what happens. It's about creating the best possible conditions for positive outcomes and handling challenges in a way that promotes growth and resilience. As you move forward with this practice, consider setting specific goals for how you want to apply the power of thought in your life. Maybe you want to use it to improve your confidence in social situations or to help you stay focused on a long-term project. Perhaps you want to use it to cultivate more joy and gratitude in your daily life. Having clear intentions can help guide your efforts and make your practice more effective. Remember, the power to shape your reality lies within you. Your thoughts are the tools you can use to craft the life you desire. It may not always be easy, and it certainly won't happen overnight, but with consistent practice and patience, you can learn to harness your thoughts and create a reality that aligns with your deepest aspirations. So, as we conclude this exploration of the power of thought, I encourage you to take the first step. Start paying attention to your thoughts. Begin the practice of guiding them in a more positive direction. Experiment with the techniques we've discussed and see how they work for you. Remember, you have the power to shape your reality, one thought at a time. Your mind is an incredible tool, capable of so much more than you might realize. By learning to harness your thoughts, you're not just improving your own life, you're contributing to a more positive, empowered world. So why not start right now? Take a deep breath, think a positive thought, and take the first step towards creating the reality you desire. Thank you for joining me on this journey of discovery. Remember, the power is in your thoughts. Use it wisely, use it often, and watch as your world transforms around you. Here's to your success in harnessing your thoughts and creating your ideal reality.